What's up? Happy New Year from Mr. Opinionated. I said I was going to record more videos this year, so I'm going to try to stay on track with that. So I think officially this is the first video. The title is, Why Do You Have to Say It's Black Owned? A lot of times you may see people shouting out, this is a black owned business. I bought this from this black person or that black person. And I think people are starting to feel a certain kind of way, or maybe they're just vocalizing that they feel a certain kind of way. And they ask the question, why do you have to say it's black owned? Why can't you say it's just a restaurant, or it's just a store, or it's just a painting or something like that? The reason why a lot of people shout out stuff that's black owned is because black people are suffering from centuries of programming that has said if it's black, it's not good, it's substandard, everybody else's stuff is better. A lot of us, black people, do things unintentionally. We may walk in one store that's owned from a different nationality. Oh, it's wonderful. This is fantastic. The food was great. The service was wonderful. But then we'll walk into a black-owned business, and automatically we're looking for things that are wrong with the business. Oh, the prices were too high, or it wasn't clean enough, or the person had an attitude. So we unintentionally do things to our own people because it's programming, centuries of programming that's been passed on for generation to generation, and it's been done so much until we just do it without thinking. So that's why I've made it a decision to shout out stuff that's black owned. Like if I bought this salad, I bought it from Let Us Serve You, which is the black owned company. Or if I bought a painting, Prima from Talitha Wallace, she is an artist. She's black. So I've been intentional about saying things are black owned because we need to start supporting each other on a greater level. I mean, if you look at the country, I mean, you have the government poisoning children through water trying to save dollars, or you have the police beating black people down in the streets like they are not beating anybody else. And you may be saying, oh, well, you all have a black president. How well have things improved for black people under the black presidency? I mean, I don't pop shots at Barack. However, if that was the solution and it did so much, our race as a whole would be greater. Things would be different. A lot of the things that we're suffering from would have subsided or disappeared. So that is why a lot of people are intentional about saying things that are black owned, and because we're proud of our people, we want to support them. We know about all of the challenges that they face that everybody else doesn't face. I mean, just look at the industries. Not a lot of black owned beauty supplies because it's unlocked by another nationality. You have communities like the Austin community in Chicago with one of the largest black populations. But when you look for stores that are black in a black community, they're owned by everybody else. And guess what? That's okay to us because that's what we've been programmed to think is normal. Not to say that other people's businesses aren't great and they're not worth soliciting, but we need to start to shout out our own people because it's just not the same. The rules in the country are not the same, and I really think that we do our children a disservice when we do not tell them the way things are. I mean, we have a lot of people getting advanced degrees, and I say, it's wonderful. We need education, but just know that that education that you have, and if someone else of another nationality have, you're going to face, number one, your black skin when you go in for an interview. And God forbid you have a name that's creative, a name that has been coined as ghetto. Your resume may go straight to the garbage without even looking at your qualifications, without even hearing you talk or seeing what you look like. So that is why we shout out black-owned businesses, because we're proud of our people and we know we have to push in order to make them successful. A case in point, I drive to Inglewood to work out at Getting Better Fitness. Black owned gym. Fantastic guy. He's helped me lose 30 pounds. And it's a commute for me, but you know what? It's worth it to me because I want to support my people. I know they do a good job. I know that compared to everybody else, they're doing excellent things. So that is why we shout out our businesses. So if you're not black and you're wondering why people have to say black owned, it's because we love our people. I love my people. We know the challenges that they have to go through, and we need to make sure that people know, that even our people know, it's okay to support your own businesses. That programming that you got years and years ago that your ancestors got and they pass it on to you, that's wrong. That's wrong. I mean, you separate the folks with light skin and dark skin, and now it's a racial thing, but now it's an economic thing. I mean, they're chopping down the middle class, and there is there a middle class anymore? But you know who's suffering the most? Us. So that's my video. First video of 2016. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Support black business, especially if you're black. Just think about it every month. Have I supported a black vendor? I live in Humboldt Park. It's a mixed community. It's West Humboldt Park, but I promise you, in the summertime, my neighbors are selling elotes on the corner. I can go and get some enchiladas from my neighbors that are selling them out of the house because they have really been taught and brought up to support each other. And then when I compare my neighbors and my friends who are of different nationalities and what they're doing, I look at my people and I'm like, okay, we need to be out on the corner selling some stuff. We need to be exchanging money. We need to have our own financial system. So that's my video. I'm finished ranting. Peace out. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Opinionated. Like the Facebook page. And that's it.